Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D. About to react to this video by Antonio Talks. It's titled Japanese Twitter Keeps Getting Worse. Oh, Lord. I reacted to the other video that he did on Japanese Twitter, and it was ridiculous. But let's see what they're talking about now. Let's watch.
Anti-blackness throughout the Asian diaspora is something we don't talk about enough. Mainly in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the East Asians. This is the Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese. Now, anti-blackness is global and worldwide, so it isn't surprising to me that Asians fit in this category. It seems like everyone comes together for their hatred of black people. They get united on this. It's just funny though, because historically black people have did nothing to anyone. We haven't did any size of people. We've never started any world wars. We've never killed off an entire...
These people are idiots. They're sheep, okay? The white man tell them to hate us, they hate us.
Group of animals just so people couldn't eat. We've never dropped nuclear bombs onto people. We haven't done anything to contribute to the rampant anti-blackness worldwide. To kick this video off, we're going to be talking about Japanese Twitter again. I did a video on this subject about 2 months ago now, and to summarize that one, Twitter introduced a new feature where no matter where you're at on the earth, everyone can see each other's tweets now because it'll get auto-translated. And Japanese Twitter stood out because they are extremely anti-black. And as these months have progressed, it's only beginning worse. So this was yesterday, right? As you can see, translated from Japanese, and this is the original. Sitting on the Ferrari's hood too. I really can't stand black women. And it's a group of photos, but one right here, we have a black woman sitting on the hood of Ferrari. Look like she's taking a picture. Another one, we just have a group of black women all grouped together. And then it's pretty much just pictures of cars. Now, to me, what she did was innocent. I wouldn't do it, but I mean, that is just human nature, especially in 2026. Someone sees a nice car, they're gonna try to stand in front of it, take a picture, act like it's theirs.
How y'all know that it wasn't hers or somebody that she knows? Or how you know the dude that was trying to talk to her wasn't like, hey, go take a picture in front of the car, let me get a picture. We don't know what the situation is. It's just weird.
Even in the defense of this lady, this might actually be AI generated. Someone ended up putting this picture into like a, I guess a detector, and it said this image is likely created by AI, 95%.
Yeah, she is sitting kind of weird.
Okay, just gathering some context here. And even for another example, right? This is a white lady who put her bag on a Japanese person's car. They put this in the comments of this tweet, and they said, foreigners are seriously wild. Why isn't this white people? Do y'all see what I mean? This is the double standard that I will continuously pull out, man. It's golly. The comments are even worse.
I heard Japan is becoming more and more like anti-foreigner. They don't fuck with foreigners. I heard it's getting worse and worse.
The skin color of black people is the same color as excrement. Another comment, 1.7 thousand likes. It's always the N-words who cause trouble, you know? Somehow it feels like some filthy black thing is going to stick to that white body. This auto-translation feature is really exposing a lot of people. Didn't know Japanese folks were this racist.
This is also ridiculous because y'all see a few tweets and just want to attribute it to the entire population and society. That's also very ignorant. If you're going to let Twitter represent anything, you need to really do some self-reflection because, come on, Twitter of all fucking places. So, yeah, I also don't think it's fair to look at tweets from anybody and be like, oh, see, this is how y'all are.
It's damn. I mean, it's not surprising. With the way that the dominant society is set up, colorism thrives, the lighter, the better. And what many of these non-white people think is that the more they talk down on black people or the more racist they are, they'll gain acceptance to these white people. Specifically with Asians, the Japanese, white people drop 2 nuclear bombs on them. I see stories all the time of white men going into these Asian countries and doing stuff to the women, committing all these types of crimes.
I saw it.
In fact, it was just an incident of this Asian streamer who was getting mocked by white men. They were doing the little, eye thing, talking about her, and I didn't see any type of backlash. But here we go with a simple photo of a woman sitting on a car, and it's, black people. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are truly obsessed. And that is one thing that I've learned. And when you continually read, especially Black American history, we are truly the only people that, really constantly fight back against white supremacy. Every other group of people will just lay back and take it. Just a bunch of bitches. So I'm not surprised at all. And when I make these videos, people will be like, oh, bro, you're being divisive. Why aren't you spreading more love than hate? I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to hear that kumbaya shit. The same people that leave those type of comments don't drop those in these racist threads. They don't drop these under those black fatigue videos with millions of likes and millions of views. But they want to come under my video and tell me how to feel towards this racism. And another thing, I don't want to hear
That's why some people didn't fuck with Martin Luther King Jr. This is what I hear. I wasn't around back then, all right? I ain't that old. But I heard that, that was an issue that some black people took with Martin Luther King Jr. because they felt like he was a little too peaceful when it was like super hostile against black people at that time. That's why some people lean more towards Malcolm X and his, way of thinking, because they're like, you trying to be on some, let's peacefully protest. Nah, they out here holding us down and shit and got attacked dogs, they sicking on us. Fuck out of here with that, which I agree with. I agree with that.
Excuse of, this is Twitter.
So yeah, it goes back to that, to where, I feel like it's expected for black people to kind of just be humble and to, in the face of racism, don't say nothing. And look at what, Myron and Sneeko and these other idiots are saying, like, you shouldn't resort to violence when people are calling you the N-word. It's just a word, but everything is different when it comes to them, but it's like, this is, their way of trying to humble black people and, keep them calm while they're facing like racism. Like, fuck out of here.
It's the internet. The internet is a lot of people's real life. Just like in this instance, this dude was probably around these black women, smiling in their face, whole time snuck a picture and was talking shit about them. In real life, these people may act friendly towards you, but in the back of their mind, they feel some type of way about you. So it's like, I'm tired of that, it's just the internet thing, it's this and that. Look at Chud the Builder, raising almost $500,000 for walking around saying the N-word. And literally, this is why I try to tell us that, man, we gotta stick together more. Everybody else hate us. We be too harsh on each other when everybody already looking at us in disgust. I love this topic right here. You live in Japan. The population of black women is less than 1%, so why are you complaining about a non-issue? The population of black people entirely is 0.08. Basically, the average Japanese person is not coming across black people. So we got a tweet here, and it was something about anime, and I'm not really a big fan of anime. It's nothing to do with race, but I just never got into it. It says, if I had a nickel for every time there's a dark-skinned character in anime that's obviously racially ambiguous, and the author doesn't give a F about explaining it, and people fight over whether they're Indian or black, I would have 2 nickels. Someone quote retweeted this, and it went mega viral. It has over 94,000 likes, 12 million views, and someone said, shut the hell up. Japanese people do get tan. The female newscaster in the photo is the same person. If you're gonna make a big deal out of something as stupid as skin color, just stay away from Japanese works to begin with. We didn't make it for you people. This is why I try to show so much love to the black comic book writers, the black cartoon creators, the black film directors. Like, let's create our own shit. Let's, if you love anime, make your own anime. If you love a cartoon, make your own. We have to stop begging these people for this representation. Let's just do it ourselves. So look, right, we got a TikTok. It says, Chinese Natasha doll is a black baby doll that Chinese, I can't read that, a stress reliever.
Use as
so it's like a
stress reliever.
I like, just even look at
so
how
you want to crush the black baby?
It's super fun for stress relief. Perfect small gift. Tap the link below to get yours now.
So you know what? I think it's real, but I think they use AI to promote it. This is a real thing, y'all.
These little glasses in this crown. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all are weird. Oh my god, why the babies got on ski masks like they about to go rob something? Look at the ski mask on the baby. I know you fucking lying. They got some white ones on here too, but still. It's a lot of black ones. Wow. Why they got on these little drawers? What the fuck is y'all on? Some weird shit happening in Asia. Real weird. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, this is so strange.
Oh, it's a real thing, y'all.
This is like, yeah.
I'm not thinks this doll as you see in the video, and it's super popular and people call it hilarious. I personally have an uncomfortable pit in my stomach. When I see these videos, these stress toys come in various colors. Even Pinky at the trend specifically chooses this particular model.
It's just like everybody has this on their mind. I keep telling y'all this, but we be chilling, minding our fucking business, and it's a straight shot from this person, straight shot from that person, straight shot from, like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody want to talk about the good that we're doing. I had to drop 2 back-to-back videos talking about all of the black excellence, the black doctors, the black lawyers, the black this, the black that. I ain't see videos from nobody else. Now, the last thing I want to talk about today is a story that I touched up on before onto my main channel. Down here in Columbia, South Carolina, that's where I'm from, that's where I live at. There was a gas station that I literally went to all the time. I grew up like 10 minutes away from this store. And back in 2024, I believe, a 14-year-old boy by the name of Cyrus Belton. The owner of this store already used to profile all the black people there. He was in the middle of the hood, though. Like I said, once again, these people love coming into our spaces but want to profile them. Go to the white neighborhoods, yeah? On this day, though, Cyrus, he walked in and supposedly he stole a water bottle. So the owner and his son chased the boy down, chased him all the way out the street for a water bottle, and shot and killed him. Whole time he didn't steal the water bottle.
This is 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton, and on May 28, 2023, he walked into a Shell gas station in Columbia, South Carolina, and almost immediately after entering, he was told by one of the owners to place his bag at the front of the store because it was store policy. But after that, the owner proceeded to follow him around as he shopped, eventually accusing him of stealing some waters. So the woman's husband, whose name is Rick Chow, and their adult son, whose name is Andy Chow, proceed to chase Cyrus Belton for 130 yards. As Cyrus is running, he ends up dropping his cell phone, he runs out of his shoes, he drops his backpack and trips a couple of times. This is a video of the path Cyrus ran and Rick and Andy followed behind.
Man, this shit is heartbreaking, bro. I mean, I done went to the store multiple times. They done disabled it. Like, not disabled it, but they done pretty much put the people out of business now.
As they should.
For a fucking water bottle, y'all.
Wait, they got away with this?
Okay.
Now, as this chase is happening, a number of people who were driving in the area start to take notice, particularly the two women in this BMW video.
I had pulled onto the lot and I stopped. At that point, I saw them, Cyrus run across the street, them chasing him. I saw Cyrus trip, but he didn't get up straight up. I thought he tripped again, and he went down. So then I drove down there, and when I stopped and asked if they needed help, was everything okay? So this child was in a shooting sense. When he's standing upright with his leg.
Already it's not self-defense. You're running someone down and shooting at them.
And he had his arm like this.
We pulled into the gas station. As we were pulling in, Cyrus was running out, and behind Cyrus was his son and Mr. Chow. So Cyrus was running out, his shoe came off, he was pumping his arms and holding his pants with the other arm. He crossed the street and he tripped over the curb. At that time, he got back up. I see Mr. Chow step out. He had his arms up. And then we see Cyrus fall again to the ground. He kind of like crawled, basically, to the place where he passed.
Somewhere in here.
Yes, he was on his way back up.
Kill the child. Do you even have the fucking water bottle? Not that it matters, but
Cyrus Carmack Belton.
clearly a hate crime.
No.
Did you see him point anything at Rick Chow or Andy Chow at any point?
No.
And then the driver of this white car testifies about what he saw.
Okay, so when he fell after he had got across the street, okay, it was something over there that it looked like he had to trip up over or something. The first fall was real hard. Okay. Yeah, he tried to get back up, but it was more so of a stumble versus him standing straight up. Okay. It's like he stood up almost all the way up completely. He maybe took a step, if that, and that's when he shot.
That shit is heartbreaking.
And then there was one more eyewitness whose car wasn't caught on the video surveillance because she was coming the opposite way because she was leaving from her apartment.
I see a young man running.
Did they get any time
Her
for that?
top down, and my aunt would say, "What is that?" We saw
So
a
I
young
would
man
never
go down
live
to the
this out
ground,
again.
and we saw an older man had a gun in his hand pointed in a gun stance.
Because they are so liberal with their, ironically liberal, but with their gun laws, that just makes a lot of people really bold. So the racist people are like armed all the time. So I could never.
I said, I just want to make sure we're seeing what we see. So we drove out real slow, and we still see Cyrus on the ground. Looked like he was trying to push himself up, like how somebody's doing push-ups, but they're shaking really bad. And he propped back down on the ground and started banging on the ground like in pain. And then my aunt, she said, we need to get out of here. So we drove up to an empty parking lot near where the old Columbia Mall is at. And 911 had me on hold for a long time. So we hung up and we called again.
As a result of being shot in the back, 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton passes away, and Rick Chow is arrested and charged with murder. But Rick Chow's defense is that this isn't murder. He says it was actually self-defense or in defense of his son, Andy. And so that is what the heart of this case is all about, murder or self-defense. And that's because it turns out that 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton was carrying a firearm that day. But what Cyrus did with that firearm is what's in dispute. According to prosecutors, Cyrus didn't pull out his firearm. It fell out of his pocket when he fell.
The evidence will show that after...
See, yikes. Even kids be having guns in the South. My God.
They chased him out of his chute.
It's so interesting, too, because I feel like people from other countries are so quick to be like, America, America, and they just paint us as a whole always. But it's like, y'all don't understand how massive this country is. And different states are like different countries. Like, as far as the way that we do things and how the people operate, it is like... And the size is also like European countries. So how in Europe you guys don't group you guys don't group all your countries together, like the fucking Italians and the French people completely different. Y'all operate very different. Your country rules are different. It's the same thing here in the States. I feel like a lot of people overseas, they don't understand that. But it's like, I live in California, and that's mind-blowing for me to know that, you know, in other states, like kids in the South, they're just carrying guns. Like, that's crazy. And it's because it's so normalized in a lot of southern states to carry firearms. I remember when I lived in Texas, I was there for like 2 years. I remember going in Target and just seeing people with their guns on their hips like it's nothing. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is creeping me out. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all.
Bones that were off down Springtree Road. After he tripped over a curb, fell, dropped his backpack. We believe that gun spilled out of that pocket. And within moments after that gun spilled out of that pocket, that man shot Cyrus Carmack Belton in the back with a .45 caliber.
I want y'all to check the rest of this video out on her page. Shout out to her. She makes great content breaking down things. Also, I suggest you stay updated with the case. Truly sad stuff, man. I just want to say, man, you know, I don't like talking about all this racial shit. I truly don't.
I mean, but it's the reality of the world. People are so quick to be like, why are you talking about it? Because it's happening, you dummy. You want me to just ignore it and act like, oh, we're not getting discriminated against? No, there aren't people out here who want to kill someone just because they're black, like a fucking chud. Like, no, we don't talk about it and bring light to it. The fuck? You know, so I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's doing. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.